Hello everybody, my name is Roxness.
And I'm Sulky.
And welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy.
Woo!
What, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, you got past the spiders.
I did.
Skip that. Skip the trauma.
Yes. Skip the trauma.
That
okay,
is.
I gotta do this one down below first.
Yeah. That is, to be honest, though, that's really difficult. If it's highlighted, it automatically does it for you. But the thing I don't like is even in combat. Like if you're highlighting an opponent and you do Accio, instead of grabbing that opponent and pulling it towards you, sometimes it'll clip through the walls on objects that are grabbable before it'll target enemies that are grabbable.
Oh.
Which is ridiculous. Like you're in the middle of combat, you need to grab that unit and pull it towards you so you can flame it in the face with your fire.
Incendio.
Yeah.
And it instead grabs an object. And it looks like there's a few knights.
Oh, three. There's three.
My question, and I'm going to go ahead and answer it here in a second, is can you use the one spell? So, I mean, there is disarm. Flame is not very useful against these guys at all.
No.
So I'm going to try, and I'm going to go ahead and swap out my flame temporarily, just to see if this works. And I'll go ahead and test this out before you do anything. But I'm going to see if I can't invisa past them.
Okay.
There is more than 3. There's a total of 9.
There's a lot of them.
What happened here? Might it happen again?
Yeah, I don't...
What happened to... I don't think that's a very big question. I think he got his head lopped off by one of the knights.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Rolling or performing any other action breaks the stealth. Complete the Trial of Merlin challenges to increase your gear slots permanently. Okay.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw.
Okay.
Is there something beyond this?
Well, it's the same thing as last time. Okay, I'm going to see if I can't sneak past them. Nope, they act.
Okay. There's no point in...
Wait, hold on. No. Hold on. Maybe they don't. Maybe.
Oh. I still have
Nope.
one that's question marked.
Levioso.
So it doesn't work.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of him. I queued up there.
Protego. Expelliarmus. Some you brutes. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Okay. Yes, I know. I was getting... Oh, okay. Wow.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Expelliarmus.
Go away, please.
This arm is very useful.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
And I'm actually going to save my gems, because if those other 3 knights come up, I want to be able to just X one to death, if not both of them.
Okay.
Which they will probably come active after. And since that is the case,
Oh.
I have a full bar of X.
Expelliarmus.
I'm going to wait for that to recall.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
And Expelliarmus actually disarms him.
Okay.
Levioso.
He is steadfast in the form that he doesn't, shoot, there's another two of them. No Levioso and thing.
Levioso. Accio.
Accio does stagger, but
Expelliarmus.
nothing else.
Okay. Why did I lag right then and there? Oh, please don't tell me.
Expelliarmus.
I'm gonna focus on one before I hit the other.
Oh, I'm stuck. And I died. Wow. Okay.
I'm having better performance than you are.
Yes, you are. Oh, I have to do all 6 of the nights again.
Expelliarmus.
Okay.
That just sucks though for you because it's honestly just a performance issue. I don't know if it's just because we
Expelliarmus.
literally have the same make and model computer.
Yes,
So there's
we
literally no
do.
difference. And I've had the same experience with the whole lag and everything. So I think it's just the system.
Expelliarmus.
I don't know why I'm having such good performance though right now. Maybe it's because I'm playing Dark Souls.
I don't know.
Expelliarmus.
I would like to have a better computer though.
Expelliarmus is absolutely wonderful for these guys because nothing else works on them
Expelliarmus.
in terms of stunning or anything else like that.
I love Stupefy. Stupefy is nice.
That ground slam does not have a good range on it, so that's great. It has a decent range, I'd have to say decent, but not very useful in terms of that.
Okay.
It's a pretty good close gap though. Like if they want to just close the gap to just get to you to get in melee range, that's great for them. But it's not like an Excalibur dash, so that ring is just a very small circle.
Expelliarmus.
Whee! And he goes up in the air and comes back down again.
Expelliarmus.
I don't want to use it. I want to save it just in case I have to deal with more of this.
Expelliarmus.
Get rid of the sword. Take the sword out of your hands. I want a sword. Where's my sword?
Yeah. Where's my sword at?
Look,
What?
Jack, why
That's
did you die?
unnerving. What's happening?
Man, he really got beheaded.
Yeah.
He's just rolling. Okay. So apparently
seen
you
this before.
cannot.
In
You
Gringotts
cannot
and the restricted
hide
section.
from them. That spell is ill and void. It's not effective. I like how he lost his head. It should have been an axe, though, to be honest. Just an executioner's axe. Just took his head off. You got 2 of them. So focus on one at a time and definitely keep your distance, because if they get in melee range, they become a pain. Yeah, and keep your distance. Like I said, they're just going to keep on meleeing you. So make them work to try to melee you. They have to get to you to deal damage. So just really keep your distance. Then as soon as he gets back up, disarm. And that staggers him too, so I do like that. And it takes him a good second or two to get his sword back. Keep your distance, otherwise he just keeps on autoing. Yep. Make him work to try to get you.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
Yeah. Unlike Dark Souls, where the enemies will just run at you to attack you, these guys will just calmly walk towards you menacingly with their big stick. Watch out for the big stick. Don't let the big stick whack you. Make them work for it.
Okay.
Sweet.
I did.
Are you ready?
Where am I
The
going?
big arch with the ominous
Okay, the-
glow.
Big arch.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch up my Q slots. Obviously, we could still run into more of those knights. I'm gonna put what's Revelio
Revelio
is
is
ours.
R.
So I'm gonna actually put this back here. I like my disarm on 1. Actually, I'm gonna go battle mode. I'm gonna keep battle mode optional
Okay.
because this does not work for those knights. But just in case you run into spiders or anything else like that. Into the loading screen. Oh no, never mind.
Where am
Where
I?
am I?
Indeed.
Revelio.
Blood.
Oh no. The room's starting to flood.
And I'm just gonna stand here.
How am
I'm
I
being
protected?
protected?
What sort of magic is this?
Ooh, I'm a little bubble at the bottom of the sea. This is not how air works.
I can only hope this magic
Too bad a
protects
boat
me
doesn't
until
just
I'm able to make my way
materialize
out of
and they're
here.
just like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Interesting.
What is
Okay.
this place?
I'm guessing that's a trap to drown anyone other than ancients.
What is this place?
It's the high wall of Lothric. Oh yeah. Look at the glossy. Love the glossy black floor. Wish it was, oh yeah, the blue and turquoise. Love it. It's a pretty little palace.
Yeah.
That would be like a ballroom dance floor right there. And the knights just come through.
Okay. I hope not.
Is this a central hub?
Are these like... No, they're
Can
portraits.
it be?
Speak to the portrait. Huh.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
Huh.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I will bring the book.
Why is this called the map
I'm a
chamber?
bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book
Get
has
the
been
book.
placed on the pedestal.
He
I
just
grab-
wants the book.
I grab the book and just throw it at the picture. Here's your book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall
So,
speak again once
Taking
the book
delicate
is
care
in
in the
place.
parchment and just making sure that it doesn't crack or crumble and just keeping it preserved. Just throw the book, just chuck the book across the room. Here's your book.
Talent.
Oh. These are talent points. Starting at the level 5, you will spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells, to increase your combat abilities, powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points can only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Return here often to see what new and powerful talents you have acquired. So you can only use them once. You can't respec? Question mark.
You can't respec?
Core. These talents improve your overall effectiveness, stealth, sneak. Room of requirements. These talents enhance your use of potions and combat plants. That's not useful. Dark arts. Dark arts. Dark arts. These talents increase your abilities with the dark arts. Look at my flaming eyes.
Ah.
Spells. Use these talents to improve your spell casting. So my question is spells with spell cooldown? Dark arts, does this just affect abilities that have dark arts in them? Core, I don't know.
What is the core?
Yeah, that's the thing is I wish there was more descript here on like what it does. Spell casting, abilities with the dark arts, overall effectiveness, sneak. The thing is especially with the knights that we keep on facing, they're immune to sneak, so they can just see you regardless if you're sneaked or not. So I wouldn't go stealth, even though there are only 4. That just doesn't make a lot of sense. These talents include maybe eventually that you could potentially sneak past those guards, but honestly, just to be able to take out opponents to me seems like a better option. Talents with the use of potions and combat plants.
Oh, Ring of Fire.
Oh, are you doing?
I just clicked on spellcasting to see what it was,
Oh, okay.
but I can go back to see what.
Oh, okay. So we can actually see. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we can get a little more details. Enemies struck with the transformation spell can transform into explosive objects. So you can take an enemy, transform them into a boom boom, and go boom. Wow. Bombarda can cause explosive blast with a massive area and effect. That's great.
Wow.
Descendo slams, creating damage shockwave near your target. That's great for...
That is cool.
This is great for AoE effect. This is great. Striking an enemy frozen by glasses blasts the target's shards outwards from the enemy. This is great AoE. This is great.
Oh,
A lot of
that's
AoE spells too are
lovely.
very good, even like Morgana. Defendo, slice. Okay, cool. Wait, Diffino. Do we have anything for just the basic cast?
Down below.
Dispulso, additional cast.
We have to learn these 3 spells first.
Incendio. Oh, so these are I was thinking start and then finish.
No,
Start, finish.
Start is down at the bottom.
Flame. Oh,
Ring of Fire.
that is a good. Okay, this is the thing I like about just basics, kind of like Morgana. It's just basics. Is when you're looking at the basics, it's just being able to just use what's basic to you and not having anything flashy. And a lot of the time, the basic stuff just works. It does a lot better job than anything that's just kind of out there.
Yeah.
Enemies near a levitated target are also, oh my
Yeah. Oh, that's
this
so
is
cool.
Morgana. I would definitely like, heck yeah, because like even though Incendio does AoE, like you can Q bind and just stun multiple opponents all at the same. When I mean Q bind, I mean League of Legends Morgana, because I used to play Morgana in League of Legends. But when you throw out Q for your Q bind, it just goes out and it stuns the target for. It has huge duration on it. It's like 2.5 or 3 seconds or whatever it was. I think it increases the duration of stun lock for longer the more you level it up. But especially with Morgana, because of her kit, because she can just stun lock multiple people, it is super useful just holding someone down that's out of place or that's overextended, and then your other teammates can just jump on top of them and be like, yeah, fresh fish, fresh bait. So this is a great one for just stun locking.
Yeah.
Enemies near, no, I like the purple on the Levioso. That is actually really, really good. Let's take a look at dark arts here real fast. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies can take increased damage. That's good, because a lot of the time you're using Q. Disarming. Expelliarmus has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed, yeah. So any curse, death mark gives increased damage.
Oh, and I do use Stupefy a lot.
A lot. Yes, and the disarm is very useful. It's basically.
I might not do all the rest of the dark arts though, because I don't want to be a dark wizard.
Dealing blood curse. Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage to all cursed. Ooh. Yeah, but you have to have multiple. You have to have multiple. But if the thing is focus down, this is great. Because it's the same thing as if you
Yeah.
have a group of units and they're all attacking different things, they're not going to efficiently take down things all at the same time versus focus where you focus on one unit all at the same time. This makes more sense to just go this and this for disarm and for stunning, because then you can just indefinitely keep your damage up and take out one big target, especially those spiders having increased damage against large units where they have a lot of health. Blood Cursed is to all cursed targets, which doesn't make a lot of sense if you're... Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I wouldn't do that. Knockback. These two, I would say, are very, very useful. In fact, the Stunning Curse is going to be more effective than the Disarming Curse.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at core. Whoops. Okay, I don't know.
Don't hold it down or
don't
you
hold
will.
it down. Okay.
Don't hold it down.
Ancient Magic Throw catches and throws disarmed. We don't know Ancient Magic Throw. Okay.
Ooh.
Spell Knowledge. A new spell set is added. Use to scroll between unlocked spells. Oh. Swap between sets. So that gives you more spell knowledge capacity. Same thing as attunement in Dark Souls.
Oh.
A new spell slot is added. So you get more spell slots up to bonus 3. Spell knowledge 3. So that's great. Wiccan Worm heals you to a greater effect. That would be useful. I could see
Oh,
that.
Wiggenwell. Ooh.
Swift,
I
hold
might
down.
do that one.
That is a good defensive. Swift is a good defensive. Being able to reposition into combat. Because a lot of the time you're walking around and being able to just dodge and just immediately
Oh,
change
I
your...
like that.
Yeah, that's a good kiting ability. That's very good kite. Protego blocks will contribute to Ancient Magic Meter. Perfect Protego blocks will contribute even more. You can cast X a lot more often. That would be a very good one for damage. Basic cast impede. Ooh. Impacts reduce spell cost cooldowns. That's better.
Yeah. I was looking at that. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, let's see what all here. Stealth, basic 4. Enemies' ability to detect you is reduced. Allows you to sprint while using disillusionment.
I mean, you can kind of sprint a little bit.
Enemies' ability to detect you is reduced, so it just makes it so that it's harder for you to get seen. Perfectus Tolerus eliminates it or emanates an area of an effect that can impact nearby enemies.
Oh, it's a petrifying spell.
Oh. So it just kind of just gives a lot more to still. I don't really care for that.
No.
All right, room of requirement. Endurance potion makes you invulnerable and deflects projectile attacks back to enemies. Huh. The invisibility potion is undetectable and lasts for a longer period of time. Chinese
Jumping cabbage.
cabbage is thrown. A second cabbage is generated at no released costs.
Oh, cool.
That's interesting. Maxima potion causes attacks to have an additional increased damage and break enemy shields. Yeah, but you have to be using potions, and that's the thing, is you'd have to choose a potion in the middle of combat.
Mm-hmm.
The damage of duration of the incapacitating effects of mandrakes are increased. Ooh.
Ha! You can use a mandrake.
Yeah. Thunder Brew. The range and damage of the potion is greatly increased. Noxus, Venomous Tritilia attacks deal additional damage and break shields. Focus Potion. The duration of Focus Potion effects will be extended to the last one. Okay. I don't know what that one is, but still. I don't like either the stealth or the room, to be honest.
Yeah.
The best ones that I can see for early would be cast spell cooldown. That would be great for casting multiple spells and dealing more damage. That's going to be a very good one. Wig and Weld Potion for added extra healing. Same thing as Estus Flask. The more healing you have, the better it is. It's just a general, just a really better one.
Yeah.
Protego, Ancient Magic Meter, that'll help deal damage. Also, the cursed effects as well. Those are very good. Swift is a very good disengagement, being able to move around. That's a very good one to give a gap close, because a lot of the time, like those spiders get up on your face and they start basic attacking. That becomes a very big problem. Being able to reposition is a pretty good one. Spell knowledge, kind of useful, but not really useful. I would actually say those for later. Ancient Magic Throw, we don't know that one yet. It could be useful, but not right now. Dark Arts, these two are going to be your best ones for Protego, dealing more damage. This one, not so much, because you're more focused AoE versus just a single target, being able to take down a single target and dealing more amped up damage to a single target. I can see that as being very viable. Spells, Incendio, that's a pretty good one for AoE, but I believe more so in Accio and Levioso. Confago, Depulso. That's the thing is stun locking multiple units. So even though I kind of like Incendio, it is good versus spiders, but I don't know what other things it's also potent at. Because it seems like just it's potent at spiders for now. But like against the knights, they are completely immune to it.
Yeah.
So which to go first? If I was going to go first for something, these ones really help with damage. These ones are really good for keybind and locking people down, so that's pretty useful on its own. I don't know Ancient Magic Throw. Spell slots, that's fine. To be honest, if I was going to choose one to start out with, I mean, you could dual Protego. You could dual the Protego one. Where's the Protego one here? Yeah, Absorption would be really good at dealing damage. So dealing damage, both Protegos, and you could go Dark. That would be a pretty good one. These ones are for Morgana stun locking. I'm going to go ahead, since we do have 10, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to grab Swift, because being able to reposition is a very good one.
Okay.
Reset talent. Oh.
Oh, so you can reset it.
So you can reset it. But I'm going to go ahead and confirm it, because I like it. I'm going to go ahead and confirm Swift. Weaken Weld, definitely for more Estus Flask healing. That's what I'm looking at there, because I like healing.
Yeah.
We don't know Ancient Magic Throw, and adding more spell slots, that can come later. Who cares?
Yeah.
Right now, it's more battle-oriented and what's going to give you the most chance of success. And +2 cabbage and all those items in the middle of combat, I just don't like. Not as useful as the Dark. I'm going to say not as useful as the Dark, because Dark is going to just give you more passive damage. Basic cast mastery, including spell cooldowns, that's going to be very useful.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and go Dark Arts. I'm going to go both of these, because these are very, very good. Disarming in that. Spells, we're going to do Morgana Qs. These are great, just for stunning a whole group of enemies. So those are the main ones that I would focus on first. I wouldn't focus on any of the others, especially with basic casting, being able to knock down a whole group of enemies and being able to do that. Like this is wonderful. This is wonderful for your keybind.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we don't need the curse. This is going to be the worst one by far. Protego Absorption. That's going to be another one that I'm going to grab. And then I'm going to grab the Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire. There we go.
Must be able to cast Defendo, so you have to grab those spells.
Yeah.
I might overnight this one. Well, what do I mean by overnight? Keeping it in my back pocket so I don't use it,
Yeah.
right? So I could use it for something else, because right now I have the potential to learn something else and to use it. Curse is not going to be good. These are all good. The Flame is actually pretty good. I like that. And eventually I will get more points. So I really like that. But but I don't know the potency of this, and I don't know if I like this yet or not. I could go with spell knowledge to give me more spell slots. That could be good. Stealth could also be good. But that's the thing is trial and error. I really don't know yet. So I'm just going to kind of hold it overnight until I know what I kind of want to more do with it.
Yeah.
And then when I know what I want to do with it, then I'll spend it. But I'm going to go ahead and hold overnight that one.
All right.
But yeah. So now... What? Oh.
You gotta
excellent.
hold it down.
Oh.
Woo!
There's a downstairs. Oh, I can't go downstairs. Or is that where we came from?
I think this is where we came from.
Wait, can I go? Oh, I want to go over the railing. I want to just jump over the railing. Can I jump and then? No.
No, I
I
tried doing
can't. Aw.
I tried doing that.
So it's a linear dash and it only follows the terrain of the ground. So like if I go in the air and I want to point up in the air, it won't go anywhere. It follows the terrain of the ground. So whatever ground you're going against, that's what it's following. It's a very basic preliminary, but it'll do.
Okay.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Hello.
What
Okay.
are you up to now?
Got the flu powder.
How come I'm just basic rolling now? Is it just because I'm not in a combat area?
I don't know.
I want to dash. Oh, there's the ting. See, this is where
yeah.
a second set could come in useful. So you have 1, 2, and 3. Mm-hmm. This is where a second set could come into useful because you could have combat skills and then a secondary. The problem I find with it, though, is that if you're in combat, you accidentally hit the scroll wheel and then you accidentally. So I like to just keep one. I'm going to go ahead and do
Yeah.
this, though.
That gave me 500 gold. There's also one in the bathroom next to Professor Fig's office.
Professor Fig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exit the map chamber.
I love a skill set tree. That's
I'm
pretty cool.
Back
Yeah.
at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Sweet. Ah. Oh, we got another talent point? Did we actually get another talent point?
Yeah, we got another talent point.
So, can we visit the tree? Yeah, we can. At any time. So we got 2. I'm going to go ahead and grab the spell knowledge one. Just
Okay.
because it is kind of nice. Even though I say I hold it overnight, I'm not going to hold it overnight. Sometimes
Well, we're just
though-
gonna hold one.
yeah, sometimes though you do want to hold something overnight because then
Yeah.
it's like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, yeah. And then I'm gonna go ahead and psych out my second spell slot. So I'm gonna put Levioso back. I'm gonna keep full armament for melee or combat skills, and then the other one is gonna be utility. I'm gonna put the light here. I'm gonna put Reparo here. Disillusionment is very good for stealth. So this is just more utility and skills. And then Levioso can be useful as well. I don't know if I want to have the spells repeat though. Can I? I can't. Well, when I learn something else, I'll put it there. But for now, that's great. So now I can swap over
Lumos.
and do things.
Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
I mean, good for pushing people away, but when you can do Levioso, and like it showed there, you can stun lock
Okay, there
3
we go.
opponents all at the same time, or even Accio, where you can stun lock, a whole bunch of people around that target. That is great, because then you can group them up and just consistently take down one unit at a time, especially with
Protego!
Protego being able to have more damage, or even with Expelliarmus being able to deal more damage because it's a curse, that is great. So yeah.
Lumos.
Oh, do you see the sleepy dragon?
I do see the sleepy dragon.
He's so cute.
He is so cute.
Well, is that all the time we have for this episode?
Unfortunately, yes.
And we'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.